And good morning. George, does Victor think of you today? Let's see. Does Be Wise cross Victor's mind today? Let's see. Moon in reverse. Yeah, you may pop in, Knight of Wands. You may pop into his mind. I'm going to look at this moon in reverse real quick here. I feel like there's a message there. Yeah, I think he tries to resist thinking of you, but I think you kind of pop into his mind at times. I think the more he tries to resist, it's almost like an intrusive thought. Like I've had the Knight of Wands come into me like as readings is like an intrusive thought. So it may happen kind of intrusively. Like he may be trying to fight it, and then it happens because he's trying to resist it. So. Let's see, don't spam the chat. Does Huma's husband miss her? Queen Wands in reverse. No, I think he's still moody. I think he's still moody. Let's see, Sid of the Dar. What's coming up next for Sidra Badar? Hey, look. Or what's coming towards Sidra Badar? Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords could be a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius person that's coming towards you. Trust your intuition. The High Priestess at the bottom of the deck. But you could be gaining more clarity. You could be rising above confusion and opening yourself up to more clarity. Listening to intuition will help bring clarity. So you may be making peace with something challenging, which is good. And that's going to help you gain more clarity and understand yourself and others better along the way with the Queen of Swords. So you could have a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius coming towards you as well. Let's see, George. Will I find someone for friendship in December? Let's see, will George find a friend in December? I hope so, George. Don't spam the chat. Will George find a friend in December? Yes, you will. You will. Lovers? I do see that happening, yes. Someone you have a nice bond with. Let's see, Moon Sun. What is Leo's current feelings for Moon Sun? Don't spam the chat. You spam the chat, you get timed out. Continue to spam, you get blocked. What is Leo's current feelings for Moon Sun? You're welcome, George. What is Leo's current feelings for Moon Sun? He's trying to stay balanced. I think he's quite busy. But he is trying to stay balanced here with the Two of Pentacles. I think he's trying to be at peace. I think like when he does think about the situation, he does get maybe his emotions, it kind of triggers up and down, like his emotions kind of go up and down. So he tries not to think too much about it. He tries to remain balanced and at peace. Yeah. With the world, that's like he still may feel a bit of joy or optimistic about the situation, but again, it's like he's trying to remain balanced. The world can be like self-regulation. Get a tea leaf for Ridima. Tea leaf for Ridima. You donated, Monica? Okay, you can post your question. Tea leaf for Ridima. Disappointment in some affair. Pay attention to your health. I do see like you're going to cut things out there that's kind of like affecting your health, like mental health, emotional health, spiritual health, whatever it may be. So there's like you're cutting things out here. It could be like maybe you're cutting out like a bad habit. Maybe you're like eating things you shouldn't be eating, like I do sometimes. Or yeah, it's like you're cutting things out because you're wanting to pay attention to your health, because it's affecting your energy in a not so pleasant way. You're welcome. Why did Selwyn text you happy birthday? Why did Selwyn text Monica happy birthday? I'm like getting a tea leaf. Why did Selwyn text Monica? A happy birthday, Mon. Is it your birthday? If it's not your birthday, that would be weird. If it's your birthday, happy birthday. Why did Selwyn text Monica happy birthday? November 13th. Oh, happy late birthday, Monica. I'll pull you a birthday card. With the lobsters have this, which I didn't know this until until I looked it up because I was curious about the moon card. But crustaceans, like lobsters, have ability to regenerate. So if they lose like a leg or something like that, they can grow it back. I didn't know that lobsters have that ability. So maybe it's something like wanting to regenerate, trying to, yeah, because he's a secret admirer. And he wanted to express like his admiration, appreciation to you by telling you happy birthday. I think he was wanting to like regenerate something here with you. Why did Selin text Monica happy birthday? Yeah, to celebrate. Yeah, because like he does have passion for you. How do you feel when Monica texted back? Who's this? Monica, that's so mean. That's so mean. That's so mean. How do you feel when Monica texted back? Who is this? Let's see. It bruised his ego. He's a bit wounded by it. Oh, okay. He ghosted you? Oh. Yeah, I understand. I get it, yeah. It bruised his ego. Yeah, he was wanting to like heal the situation with you, and it kind of was disappointing because he didn't get his wish. Oh yeah, no, I feel you, Monica. Yeah. Yeah, who is this? I know it's not who I think it is because he's dead to me. Well. Yeah, he felt like you put a boundary. He felt like there's disharmony. Disappointed, bummed out. Like there's disharmony, distress, frustration because of the loss of friendship. But I think he understands why with that King of Swords. Yeah. Let's pull you like a birthday message, Monica. I didn't know it was your birthday, but let's pull you like a late birthday message. So let's get a birthday message for Monica. It's her late birthday, but universe, what do you want Monica to know for her new solar year? Yeah, listen to your higher self. They're saying you're going through a major shift. Listen to your higher self. Always turn inward and ask, what insight does my higher self have to offer? Because I think you're feeling exhausted. And that can make you feel frustrated with this argument. So I think it's saying to listen, saying respect your limits, listen to your body, and give yourself the rest you deserve. And try to avoid conflicts if possible, because it says be mindful of your words and actions, as small sparks could ignite into greater fire, and you're already tired. You're already tired. Like, you don't need more drama in your life, you know? So it's saying, listen to your body, give yourself the rest you deserve, and try to avoid drama because it's like you're tired. You know, you don't need it. It's something you don't need in your life. You know, give yourself rest. Yeah, and cut ties. Maybe speak your truth and then cut ties because it's saying, yeah. Not all connections are meant to last. Some bonds become chains, holding you back from the life you're destined to live. It's time to cut the ties that no longer serve you. Yeah, because it's just like you're tired. So you don't need it. You don't need it. You don't need the chaos, Monica. You're saying. Anything else here? What blessings for Monica for her new solar year? What blessings for Monica for her new solar year? Oh, you're going to be making a decision, so that's good. You're not going back to something that you're putting a fork in something. Something's done. So you're not going back to something, so that's a blessing. And you got decisions about where you're going to take your life in the future. Stick a fork in it, it's done, it's saying. Yeah, and you're taking steps towards progress. You're also like listening to honoring your convictions, your core beliefs, your convictions. And I feel like you're moving more towards spiritual path for this new solar year, which is going to be very fulfilling for you. Hey, Stacy. Okay, you can post your question. I feel like you're listening to your intuition. I think you're breaking down barriers and walls too as well. Yeah, and I feel like you're having like realizations about how to get your energy levels back. Because it's like you're listening to your intuition, you're following the spiritual path here. Yeah, and it's like you are realizing like, yeah, this conflict and these arguments, you know, it's draining. I don't need it. I'm already tired. I'm already tired. I want to get this other deck because I haven't used it in a while, and it's good for like blessings. So I want to get that for you, Monica. It's like the angel number deck. I haven't used it in a while. All right, let's see. So what blessings for Monica's new solar year? (2020) compassion, okay. Healing, being adaptable, feeling a sense of renewal. Yeah, getting your energy levels back. Says your beliefs and assumptions are validated, showing that you're on the right path. So that's good. Embrace your talents and gifts, using them to benefit both the world and your own prosperity. Serve others with kindness and generosity as your potential is boundless. Okay, so I see you being more compassionate towards yourself, which will lead to having more compassion for others as well. I feel like you're having compassion for yourself and it's bringing about a sense of renewal. And you're also embracing your talents and gifts because you're recognizing the potential you hold within yourself. I see you having good times, yeah. Relaxing, joy, happiness, support. That looks good, Monica. You may involve yourself in like your hobbies or get a new hobby that you may like. It's going to be a blessing. Let's see. You're welcome, Monica. I also feel like you're staying true to yourself, you know. What's going to happen next between Ryan and Stacy? What's going to happen next between Ryan and Stacy? Okay, Monica, what's going to happen next between Ryan and Stacy? A new beginning. Yeah, I do feel like there is anxiety about the Nine of Wands can be like passion. It can be like arguing, like taking action out of ego. It can be. And I do feel like more like the connection may be hanging on by a thread, but there's still joy and optimism with it being able to be maintained. Though there is some worry that you're going to be arguing again with the Nine of Swords because of past hangups. It keeps getting you stuck. But I do see opportunity for like a new beginning with the Ace of Pentacles to start anew, start fresh. Yeah, I do see justice being restored. I do see apologies. Page of Cups can be apologies. Yeah, getting out of your head. Hey, Philomena. Okay, I can get you after Stacy. Now unless Monica's already donated. I'll have to check the timestamps if she's donated yet. See, donated 11:04. Let me see if Monica's donated. Okay, yeah, I'll get you after Stacy. For a month now, yeah. I see Monica. Yeah, but I do see anxiety, worry about arguing again. Like, I don't know what the arguments are about. Usually when we argue, there's like deeper issues, you know, at play. Or we're like talking about subjects like some people agree not to talk about politics or religion because every time they talk about politics or religion, they argue, you know? Yeah, I do see things still being a bit watch out for people pleasing. Don't over sacrifice. Compassion doesn't mean self-sacrifice, it's saying. So just be mindful that you're not people pleasing or embracing like a victim mentality or something like that. But I do see victory of the Six of Wands. Yeah, he shows up as the King of Swords sometimes. And the King of Swords, very intelligent, very good communicator. But the King of Swords, like if he goes reverse or he gets angry, like he knows exactly what to say, you know. He can be quite harsh because he feels like he knows what's right. Like he feels like his intentions are good and he knows what's right for everyone involved. Reverse, he can be a bit domineering. I do see still wanting to fight for a connection. I do see King of Cups upright. Queen of Cups was reversed. So just be mindful that you're showing yourself compassion and you're not, like you are staying like emotionally balanced as well. Because the Queen of Cups reversed can be quite emotional. It can be like her emotions getting the better of her. Okay, Monica, I can get you after Philomena. So I think it's about staying grounded, Stacy. I do feel like with the 6-7, there is progress, there is new beginning, potential to take things and begin anew. Victory and like still wanting to fight for the connection. But there is like, yeah. Be mindful of being like of codependency too with that 9 of Pentacles in reverse. Sometimes it's like, sometimes it may feel like giving up. Strength in reverse can be like kind of giving up here. Not having faith, enough faith. Not feeling like you made the right decisions. Like this says, irresponsible. There may be an entitled attitude, wanting rewards without putting in the work. With that moon. So there could be insecurities, things like that. It's challenging. Queen of Swords. But I feel like with the Queen of Swords is able to turn challenges into wisdom, to overcome frustration, to be able to read someone very well, read a room well. It's like the psychologist of the tarot, understand herself. How's he going to be towards Stacy moving forward? It's going to be challenging. It's going to be challenging. How's he going to be towards Stacy going forward? Yeah, there still may be a power struggle that he's trying to work through there. It's like he has certain standards that he's not willing to bend on. But I think he's trying to be more compassionate, though. Like he's trying not to lash out. He's trying not to share his thoughts in such a way. He's trying to be calm and steady, even though it's a bit of a struggle. Hey, Serena. Yeah, he may accept your apology. He may not express that he's accepting it. I would just avoid things that you two argue about, you know? Avoid it like the plague. You still may be a bit avoidant. He may need to take some time to like kind of clear his mind. Yeah, but he does love you, this person. He is, yeah, he may accept your apology within. He may not express it. So he may be still kind of hesitant in the 3D with it. But he does love you, this person, Ryan. Yeah, yeah, I think he wants to be alone for a while here. He still may be healing. Three of Swords can be about forgiveness, but I think he's still healing here. Trying to move past. Yeah, he's feeling... Wow, all these reversals. There's anxiety. It's like he's... Yeah, he might be ungrounded. Things might stagnate between you two. There could be resistance to change. Yeah, there could be a lack of harmony between you two. I think he's just feeling very overwhelmed because there is this harmony, this anxiety, like unable to move past the past. Look at all these reversals here. Yeah, try not to revisit argument here. He's going to try to be logical with that Empress in reverse, but yeah, try not to revisit argument here. He's feeling overwhelmed. I think he's trying to work through things, but he is feeling very overwhelmed because you two keep arguing. Like there's such a lack of harmony. Does he want to stay together with Stacy in a romantic relationship? It's hanging on by a thread. I'm not gonna lie, with that World of Nine of Swords, it's hanging on by a thread. It's like he's trying to be optimistic with the connection, but it's hanging on by a thread, and there's worry, anxiety about like arguing, this past hangups that keep getting stuck. It's kind of hanging on by a thread, Stacy. Looks like. Yeah, it's draining, right, Monica? It's draining. It's like he doesn't want to let it go, but he wants to overcome the challenge. He doesn't want to like keep revisiting arguments because it brings disharmony. But it's hanging on by a thread. So I would avoid whatever you guys argue about, like the plague. Like he may want some time alone. He may take some time to be alone. I'm gonna say I'm gonna get some coffee. I'll be right back. Okay, Philomena. Hey, Tia. Waiting on Philomena. And Philomena's not here yet. I can get you, Monica. Okay, Stacy, I can get you after. If Philomena comes back, it'd be Philomena. There's Monica. Okay, let's see. Let me see if we get timing here. So when will Monica meet someone who Monica would like? Because there's probably a few people that's willing to go on dates and take relationships seriously, but you may not like them. So let's see, like, when will Monica meet someone that she likes, that is willing to... I think he's really going to want some space. I'm not sure where that's going to lean, Stacy, because of the disharmony. It's like he's wanting to... I think he doesn't want to end the relationship because it weighs heavy on him, but he doesn't know what else to do. So he may take some time, like some space, at the very least. Yeah. Let's see. When will Monica meet someone that she likes? Who's willing to go on dates and take relationships seriously? Timing, please. Hey, Leslove. Yeah, I see you. I'm just on donation readings right now. That Monica likes. Willing to go on dates and take relationships seriously. Gemini season. So it would be next year. See, Gemini season's what, like May, June? Yeah, next year. Gemini season. Yeah, it's because you're wanting a new beginning and you're willing to like explore. It's like you're leaving things behind in the past and you're willing to begin anew. So Gemini season. Yeah, something solid there. Yeah. They even have a bit of faded quality to it. Let's see what this person's personality's like, right? Let's see what they're like. Page of Pentacles can be a new person. Let's see what their personality's like. So what's this person's personality like? Let me fix this. What's this person's personality like? for Monica. Mars and Virgo, criticism. They might be really kind of hard on themselves at times. They're skilled at what they do. He may work with machinery or motors. So he might be like some type of mechanic or doing some sort of maintenance. Maybe he's really skilled with like fixing cars or something like that. Or some sort of machinery. This person likes to plan things carefully. He tries to be practical and rational with his energy. Like he's not just he likes things to have a reason and a purpose. So he would take it seriously. Yeah, this person would take it seriously. Very organized. Bit of a perfectionist, this person. And he may have set high standards for himself. Like maybe kind of hard on himself at times. Okay. It could be a bit of an overthinker at times. Well, he probably, like, he's willing to date you. Date you and take you seriously. We'll see how he'll see you. How will this person see Monica? May see someone's a bit avoidant. That you might be a bit of a lone wolf. Maybe you are secretive, or it's like you're not expressive. He may be somewhat intimidated. Like he may see you kind of like Queen of Swords, right? But it's like he's coming towards you anyway. This is someone that you would like. This is what I was asking. For some reason you're running. But he does see that's like you might be a bit of bit of a lone wolf, but still willing to kind of connect, but not entirely, like, might be holding back a lot. That's if it was a new person. You got the King of Cups. That's Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. It could be water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Does Monica know this person? Emperor. Yeah, you may know this person. Someone that you like, Emperor. Aries energy. Aquarius, Scorpio, Taurus, Leo. How does Monica know this person? Who is this person to Monica? Someone who's sharing, who's open. Someone that you may see as like someone that's going to be in your life for some time. This would be someone that you like, though. Could be a new person, too, with that Page of Pentacles. But be, like, Gemini season. You have, like, his personality, what his personality's like. These I'm wondering if you know him, because they see he's kind of avoidant at times, that Seven of Swords. Like a bit of a lone wolf. Is this a new person? I think be on the lookout around Gemini season. That would be like May, June. And it could be water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Got Aries here. Aquarius, Scorpio, Taurus, Leo. You're welcome. Okay, Philomena, are you here? Good evening, Pavadir. Pavandir. I am doing well. I hope you're doing well. Okay, Stacy. If Philomena's not here, I can get you Stacy if you're still here. Will Ryan and Stacy be able to work past this arguing and stay together? I think it's going to take work. Let's see. Will Ryan and Stacy be able to move to work past the arguing and stay together romantically? Will Stacy and Ryan work past the arguing and stay together romantically? Ace of Wands, yes. Yeah, I do see that being a possibility. You are able to. You have to burn away the past, though. Ace of Wands is a fire that purifies. Hey, Cleo. No, I have Stacy here, and I have Philomena if she's comes back. But other than that, it's open. You have to burn away the past, restore order, make sure things are balanced and fair. Yeah. I think you two are like wanting to work on the friendship. Like, that's good. Like, if you are able to be friends, like, that's a good start, you know? That Three of Cups. Did you donate, Tia? Okay, Cleo. Okay, Cleo. Change. Yeah, you have to burn away. You have to burn away the past. There's things that need to be released. But yeah, you can rise above it. It's something that you can rise above. You did, Tia? Okay, yeah, I can get you after Cleo. All right, wait, you may have donated before Cleo. Hey, EXO. Okay, EXO, I can get you after Tia or Cleo. The Tower and Death, like that can be it's almost like there's potential for it to go either way. I think it depends on being able to shed the past and work on the friendship between you two. But if it's able to be done, then the Tower and the Death talks about a breakdown of the foundation that wasn't working and a shedding of that for a rebirth to rise above the arguing and to work on the connection. Yeah, it's kind of like it's uncertain. It's uncertain, but it is possible. It's just going to take a big change. It's just going to have to take a big change with that Tower and Death. Both those represent change. And trying to avoid like coming from ego. I know like when you're dealing with someone that always wants to feel like they're right. There can be a part of you that wants them to like admit when like that they could be wrong about something, and I would avoid that. So the hangman is like not coming from ego, like the hands are tied behind the back here. So it's like just about allowing. So it's saying like it could go either way. It depends on if you two can work on the friendship between you two. No, 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 not that, not that. See, I don't know what's going on in the connection between you two. I'm not there, but no, absolutely not, not that. No. No, you have a mind, you have desires, things like that. Yeah, no, not at all. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Um, but it's kind of like picking and choosing your battle. But yeah, no, absolutely not. Say, do what I want or else. What? Yeah, well then if he says that, then you're like, all right, well, sayonara, you know. I have my own mind, my own desires. Either we find a compromise, be like, I'm willing to compromise, but I'm not just willing to like do everything you want to do all the time. Will he say that? Page of Wands. 9 of Cups. In so many words, he may say something like that. Yeah. Because he feels like his intentions are good. He feels like his intentions are good. And he's like defending his belief. Because he feels like he knows what's right or what's good for both people. Like he feels like what he's saying is fair. But in so many words, he may. I tell you, Stacy, this seems like it's like there's more frustration and challenges than happiness. I think it's about like trying to figure out like can you find ways to maintain some sort of happiness? Because unless something changes, it's just going to repeat the same cycle and it's just going to be a back and forth chaos, you know? Unless you can like create the change necessary to rise above it. Yeah. In 1 second, guys, I'll be right back. Get something to drink. Or he's just going to be rash and break up with me. And I don't know. I do think it's hanging on by a thread with that World and Nine of Swords. Hey, Cleo. He's going to take some time alone with the Hermit, do some soul searching. What he decides is kind of yet to be known. But he's going to take some, he doesn't want to argue. Five of Swords in reverse. He wants things to improve. He wants to clear his mind to think about things. What he decides is kind of still yet to be seen, but he does have feelings for you. I don't think he wants it to end, but he does want the arguments to end. See, King of Swords. King of Swords always feels like they know what's right, and like they try to be, in their mind, they're doing what's right for everyone involved. And they can be quite stubborn in their view. But I think he's going to take some time to do some soul searching. It's kind of yet to be seen. Hey, Cleo. So I think Tia, let's see. Yeah, I think Tia donated before you did, Cleo. So let me answer Tia real quick. Are you still here, Tia? You're welcome. But Stacey, I would try to work on the friendship, like just like, you know, having genuine care and trying to have fun, celebrate together. Like it's like friendship. Will the Pisces contact me or see? Will the Pisces contact or see Tia this weekend before he leaves? For Tia, will the Pisces contact Tia or see Tia this weekend before he leaves? Yes, I think so. Though he may be kind of overwhelmed with things he's got to do, but he may delegate some things to be able to with the Page of Cups there. He's thinking about you. It may be a message. Yes. Yeah, I believe so. Let's see. That's a pendulum. Will the Pisces contact Tia this weekend, like before he leaves? Show me yes. Show me no. Will the Pisces contact Tia this weekend before he leaves? I'm getting a yes. I think he's feeling kind of like he's got a lot to do, but I do feel like he's wanting to communicate, get on the same page. Yeah. But the Page of Cups can be like good news of an emotional nature, and the Sun would say yes. I do feel like he's thinking about you. Yeah, I do see him. He may be trying to delegate that so he doesn't feel so overwhelmed or stressed. We'll talk in person. Okay, will they talk in person? You will talk in person. Can I get timing? What's the timing for when they'll talk in person? Trust your intuition. High Priestess. Trust your intuition, it's saying. A little bit of mystery. I think it's going to be before Pisces season, because that's like next year. A bit of mystery. I think it's saying trust your intuition here. Yeah, trust your intuition. Does he have romantic feelings for Tia? The Pisces? I think there's potential for him too, though he may not be engaging with those emotions. I think he's trying to just be still and just kind of enjoy your company, looks like. But yeah, I think there's potential there. I think he may be healing from something from the past that he's still healing, he's still processing. You know, that has nothing to do with you. And I think he's in the process of really overcoming that. I do think he's in the state of allowing. I think the feelings are there, though he may not be engaging with them. He may be wanting to kind of enjoys like stability with you, like enjoy your company and just kind of allow. I see. Yeah. He's just kind of this period of allowing, just wanting to kind of enjoy your company, but the potential for that is there, though he's not engaging with them quite yet, or at least at this moment. He's kind of being in the stillness. But when you connect in person, it's a bit of a mystery with the High Priestess, but it's also saying trust your intuition. So you may know there may be some sort of pattern or routine that he typically does, or maybe you have like an intuitive knowing about when that could be. I would trust it. With that Page of Cups to the Sun there, you may hear from him. Yeah, you may hear from him. He has to overcome like some sort of power struggle he's going through, but yeah, you may hear from him, and maybe kind of out of the blue with that Nine of Wands, but Page of Cups is good news of emotional nature. You're welcome. Okay, Cleo. Hi, Harsha. Does P want me as his girlfriend? Let's see. Does P want Cleo as his girlfriend? Four of Pentacles in reverse. He is thinking about it. Like, he does see the opportunity to connect. He does see you as soulmate. Hermit, he may be a bit withdrawn. I think he is thinking about it. Four of Pentacles in reverse. I think he's open to it. Page of Cups. Yeah, there's harmony, but he may be a bit emotionally withdrawn at the same time. Though he does feel the connection with you. There is some anxiety. Anxiety. I think he's got a little crush on you with that Page of Cups there. He's a bit emotionally withdrawn, though. Let's see, does P have romantic feelings for Cleo? Yeah, I think there's interest there. He does feel a sense of community with you. The Hierophant can be like social circles, you know? Like, he does feel like a sense of community with you. King of Wands. I think he does feel like the soulmate bond to you. He does feel like your soulmate. Like, he does feel so much. He's like he's feeling more and more comfortable around you, looks like. Don't spam the chat. But again, it's like he is, I think he's still healing. I think he's still healing from something with that Three of Swords. I think he does kind of feel like you like him that way. But I think with the Three of Swords, it's like I think he's still processing something. That's come up for him a lot. I don't know if he's, if he's had it hard in life. Because that's come through for him a lot. Like the Five of Cups where he's like, no, maybe he's just feeling down, I think there is potential for that, but I think he's still healing. Like, he does feel something here. I'm going to ask the pendulum because it's not coming through very clear, and I think it's because he hasn't healed his heart yet. And if your heart isn't healed, it's very hard to experience like feelings of love, though the potential may be there, and I feel like that's what's going on. So show me yes. Show me no. Okay. Does P have romantic feelings for Cleo? No answer. It's no answer. I don't know why it's so mysterious. I think he's still like healing something there with that Three of Swords. And if your heart's not healed, it's hard to have those feelings. Yeah, I think does he have romantic interest in Cleo? He does he have romantic interest in Cleo? Yeah, it's like I don't know what's going on. It's like it's still like I think he does see there's potential there, but I think he just keeps people at arm's length with that Nine of Cups. Seven of Cups. It's kind of like there's multiple cups there, so like it's a little bit uncertain. I think he does acknowledge that there's potential there. But it's like he hasn't quite decided what he wants. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe he's had just a hard life. But yeah, I think there is. I think he sees potential, but it's like he hasn't quite decided. So I'm not getting it's not like cut and dry, Cleo, where it's like a yes or a no. It's kind of like potential, really. Show me yes. Show me no. Um, does P want Cleo as his girlfriend? I'm getting a no there. But I think it's like because he's still healing something here, for one. Will he ask Cleo to date him in the future? No answer. So it's like a maybe. It's still yet to be seen or known. Yeah, it's still was meant. Like we can't see it yet because like he hasn't quite decided. I think he's still healing something. So I wish I could tell you like a clear cut yes or no, but sometimes it's not black or white like that. There's that gray, and it's like he hasn't. It's like depends on if he processes, if he heals, if he makes decision, and that's still to be up in the air, like that's still to be seen. So I can't give you like a clear yes or no, unfortunately. I wish I could, but it's not coming out like that. Let's see what you need to know. See what comes through. So what does Cleo I do feel like there is Knight of Cups. Like with Knight of Cups, that is romantic interest. With the Seven of Cups being the first card, it's like he's still undecided, like what his actions or what he's going to, how he truly feels about it, if that makes sense. What does Cleo need to know in regards to the situation? Hey, JOT. Yeah, Yeah, it's like you may be going round and round about this situation. They're saying things are stagnant, it's frozen, like it's not moving. They're saying use this as a opportunity to work on yourself. Give it time, give the story time to unfold. Give it time to unfold. Hey, soul child, okay? I'll get you after EXO. Um, and say no to any influences that are harmful. That can be like overthinking, overwhelm, things like that. They're saying give it time to unfold. Like it's frozen now, it's stagnant, but give it time to unfold. Does he have romantic interest in Cleo like now? Two of Pentacles. Yeah, it's like he's still... it's like he goes back and forth. I think he's quite busy. I think he's healing and things like that. It's a Pentacle. Hermit. I think he does feel soulmate connection. So I think what's happening is he feels a soulmate connection to you. Oh, this deck? It's this one. Okay, Stacy, I can get you after Soul Child. I think what's happening is like he's feeling this soulmate bond to you. Like he feels comfortable around you, you know, there's no drama, things like that. But he has yet to decide what that means to him, like in terms of how he's going to pursue it or what he's going to do with these feelings of comfortability around you, with you, if that makes sense. It's like I think he's really busy. He's still healing, so he hasn't really given it a lot of thought, if that makes sense. Or just hasn't decided yet. Or like there hasn't been a big spark within him yet. But I wouldn't overthink, Cleo. I wouldn't overthink the situation, and I would just kind of give it time to unfold to see what happens. And if you don't notice any changes, like with that round and round card that was on the bottom of the deck, if you don't notice any changes, then it's something that you might have to reconsider. But yeah, I don't know. Yeah, because it's kind of unknowable right now, Cleo. Looks like it's like he has to. I don't know. There's stuff going on with him that he still has to process, work through, deal with. I wish I could give you a clear cut yes or no, but sometimes it's not. Yeah. Sometimes it's not like so black and white. Okay, let's see. XO, are you still here? You're welcome. Were you asking about this deck, Soul Child, or were you asking about this deck? This one's the Divine Direction Oracle. It's kind of expensive. I got it off of Etsy. Well, it's not kind of expensive. It is expensive. I really liked it. She's got another deck that I want, and it's like expensive too. Hello, Harsha. Some on donation readings. I will get back to the free when I'm through with donation. Waiting on XO. XO, are you here? She might be typing. Give her a minute. Yeah, this one, I think it was like it's like $77 on Etsy. It's kind of expensive. Yeah, her decks are really expensive. They're good decks, like, but they're pricey. For 80, yeah. Yeah, they're good decks, but man, it's so pricey. Which one did you get for 80? I hope you like it. Yeah, I got this one too for like I should have made better choices, but I like this deck, but I don't use it that much. I need to use it more often so I can, feel better about my purchase. Oh yeah, yeah. Oh, you must have got the newer one. I got the first edition here, like this one, but the newer one. Yeah, she's got another career deck that I'd like to get, but man, they're just so expensive. Oh, it's a different designer. Okay. Ah, yeah, they're expensive. I guess you could see it as being worth it in some ways because you do get a lot of use out of them, and they are good decks. They're pretty accurate. The messages are pretty clear, but man, a little expensive. XO, are you here? If XO's not here, I can go ahead and get you, Soul Child. Yeah. Yeah, I don't even know how you would pronounce this name. Maruk, I guess? Okay, Harsha. I will get back to the free when I'm through with donation. Hey, Tina. Yeah, all is well. Hope all is well with you. How Tay is feeling. Okay, let's see. What are Tay's feelings for Soul Child? What's your connection? Is this like a romantic interest? Is it an ex? I don't have Google Pay, Poppy. Just PayPal and Cash App for right now. Romantic interest. Okay. How is Tay's feelings for Soul Child? Let's see how he views you first. That's going to tell us a lot about his thoughts and his overall energy and stuff like that. So let's see. How does Tay view Soul Child? See Soul Child. How does he view Soul Child? Okay. Go there. I'm trying to say positive energy. Oh, so you're in contact and stuff? Okay. How does Tay see Soul Child? View Soul Child. How does he see Soul Child? Like he may see you as someone who is in solitude, someone that may want a new beginning but may feel restricted, and you're kind of in this period of overcoming some heaviness or kind of accepting situation. He may see you as someone. The moon can be like seeing like an author, like you see their work more than you see the person. So he may see you as someone he doesn't see in person a lot or see their face a lot, but he may talk to you, communicate with you, but not unless you know them in person. If you know them in person, like if you talk in person, then the moon would be sees you as someone that is trying to face some insecurities or fears with the moon. With the Five of Cups in reverse, like there's forgiveness, you're recovering for some heaviness he feels, and you are dealing with some trying to make a balanced decision. I feel something that resonates with your being about how to proceed forward. Something that makes sense to you. Hey, Amar. So I have I'm on donation. I will get back to free soon. What? No, that's insane. Yeah, a lot going on with my father right now. Oh, I see. I see. I see. Yeah, Stacy, I would give him space. Let's see. Yeah, that's crazy, Tina. He does see you as someone that he does have a soul bond with. And there's a peace, like a truce, and there's growth, and there's connection, and there's joy and optimism. Like you may feel that. And it's almost in the Nine of Pentacles can be like feeling like you made the right choices, followed them up with the right action, and you're feeling good about, your decisions. So I feel like he feels like you are someone who is good on your own, for one, with that Nine of Pentacles, but also that you have faced some insecurities and fears that that it makes you feel good. It's like self-worth, like you have a self-worth. Okay, Patricia. Patricia, you would be after EXO if EXO comes back. If EXO doesn't come back, then we can go right to you. See, what are... Is it Tay? Tay, yeah. What's Tay's feelings for Soul Child? Hey, Patricia. What is Tay's feelings for Soul Child? Oh. Well, passion for one. He tries to control it because he doesn't... he doesn't feel like it's appropriate. But he maybe have a little bit of lust. With that devil there, let's look into the devil here a little bit. Yeah, he with a star. There is optimism. Like there is optimism here. He does have genuine feelings for you that make him feel pulled towards you, but he wants to do right. Like he wants to do right, and he wants to keep things kind of free. Also, he may feel, I don't know if he works a lot, if he has a busy schedule, that he may feel like is somewhat of a block or an obstacle, but he does feel like there is something that's kind of like that bring like an oppressive energy as well. Like I don't know if he works a lot or something like that, because Two of Pentacles can be like trying to balance out his schedule and his life to be able to have you in his life, and he may find that that's a bit challenging, but he would like to do that. He would like to be able to have you in his life and not feel the restriction of... it's like he wants to find that good balance, overall. He's always very busy. Yeah, I see that. but he does feel like connected to you here, but it's by choice. What's the energy he's like projecting towards Soul Child? Hey, Sully, okay? What's the energy he's projecting towards Soul Child? Yeah, like he feels connection, yeah. And I think he wants to move towards you kind of quickly, but he knows that he has to change that. I don't know if you two are still like debating or talking about how to proceed with this new beginning. I think he feels like you two are still like in like trying to figure things out. Maybe even like put the past behind. Like you said, you're trying to work through things. So it sounds like you've known this person for a little while. But he is projecting this energy of companionship, of harmony. Yeah, 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 yeah. Putting the past behind. Two of Cups can be like wanting to put the past behind, create more peace and harmony. Yeah, he's projecting this, yeah. Or it's like he is trying to bring optimism and like connect like deeper emotionally. Okay, Sally, I can get you after Patricia or XO if XO comes back. But yeah, he's projecting this energy of stability, of wanting to connect, of wanting to figure out like a routine. Someone that wants to be able to a connection where you can support each other, like share things with one another as well. Ten of Pentacles be like family, you know. Tell me more about his feelings for Soul Child. He does feel restriction. He does feel like you two bond over hardships, though. I think he's feeling a bit, there is some stress, maybe some insecurities that he does have, that he's trying to work through, and I feel like he's going to be overcoming that or feeling like, you know, this is you two are still kind of working through things. But he does feel some restriction there with the Eight of Swords. And it could be, you know, with his scheduling, him feeling bound, like I think he wants to have a connection to you where he doesn't feel like imprisoned. And like he wants to find that good balance where and that's good. Like if you can be in a connection where it's like there's freedom and there is openness and compromise, you know, that's good. I think that's what he's trying to work through. Also like balance out his work and social life. Yeah. He is. He is. But he does have genuine care for you. And he feels like you two are working things out. Yeah, it's genuine care. Um, I think he's trying to be cautious. I feel like his intentions are good. I think he's like trying to be cautious. Um, so I think he's trying not to overcomplicate overcomplicate. Yeah, yeah. I think that's part of it, but I think it's something like he's working through. I always tell them I'm a free bird. Yeah, like maybe like, yeah, I don't like feeling like that either. I like feeling like there's some freedom there. You must have some Sagittarius in your chart like I do. I'm Sagittarius South Node. Maybe more about his feelings for someone. But he does have feelings for you. He's trying to be logical, though. He's trying to be logical. But yeah, his feelings are genuine. He does have genuine feelings for you. I think he's just feeling like he's learning a lot about you. A lot of Sag in your chart. Jupiter and Sag. Oh, yeah, that's a good placement. Oh, yeah. Yeah, so I think he feels like he's like gaining experience, like he's learning a lot about you, and you two are trying to relieve some of the heaviness together, is what I'm getting. It's like you two are negotiating, trying to relieve the heaviness. So it's kind of still like, it's like you two are figuring things out. Yeah, that's how he feels. You're welcome, soul child. Okay, Patricia, are you here? And he's still really angry. Yeah. Oh, did you donate again, Stacy? Hold on 1 minute, Patricia. Oh, you did. Okay, hold on. I think you did, didn't you? Did you donate again, Stacy? Yeah, you did. I think so. Okay, soul child. I got you. I got you, Stacy. Give me 1 second, Patricia. I apologize. Okay, I got you, Stacy. Let's see. Yeah, he's really angry and asked for space. We're on a trip right now. We come around so we can still enjoy our trip. Okay, let's see. Yeah, I would give him some space for sure. Let's see, will Ryan come around so that they can enjoy their trip together? Yeah, 10 of Pentacles. Yeah, he's going to be mature. He's going to try to be mature about the situation. Yeah, because he wants to enjoy the luxury. 10 of Pentacles. Yeah, I think so. Yeah. Yes. I think he's going to surrender the argument because he's wanting to celebrate the opportunity to kind of like let his hair down. I think he's going to tame the beast with that strength card, like try to hold back from arguing, tame his ego. I think it came through the last reading that he would, though he may not show it. Has he accepted Stacy's apology? He's trying to. He's in the process of working through that. With the moon. It's like he's working on being able to put the past behind. He's working on it. He's kind of evaluating, he's thinking about things, he's trying to be patient. He's looking at it. He's trying to work through it looks like. He's in the process of doing it now. I think so. He may not express it. And now, again, I would avoid any of that, like the plague. So you two can enjoy the trip. But yeah, I think he wants to share having a good time with you. So I think he is working through it. Will he accept her apology? Yeah, I think he will. Yeah, I think he will. I think he wants to call truce so that you two can enjoy the trip. Will it be enough to smooth things over between him and Stacy? Yes. Yeah, for now, yeah. There is power struggles between you two. But he's going to try to keep a level head to stay balanced. Justice would be a yes. Yes. He's going to try, like, he may feel, like, hurt. But he's going to try to get control over his emotion. And see if you two can overcome with the Magician card. But like I said, if there's something that you two tend to always argue about, avoid it like the plague. Like, agree to disagree, avoid it like the plague, you know? Don't, like, rehash things, if at all possible. Kind of work through it within yourself first, you know? Seek compromise. Let's get you some guidance here. Guidance for Stacy. What's guidance for Stacy? Relationship guidance for Stacy. Stacy need to know here. Here and now. I turned right to it. Says it's easy to yearn for a love affair or friendship you may not have right now. One that is more romantic, more fun, more reliable, more passionate. The good old days are gone and a new day has dawned. Let your heart trust that you have everything you need right now, whether you have the relationship you desire or not. Tomorrow is beyond your reach. Yesterday cannot return. The now is all that is available to you. Stay present and aware that in this moment, as you cherish and approve of your beautiful self, you're a magnet for love. Spirit is madly in love with you right now. Do you know that? Turn to spirit to feel the joy of love and the here and now. So I think it's about your guidance is like to connect to that source of love within you, that, your spirituality, and being present in the here and now and just enjoying the moment. And it's going to like change your energy that you're putting out. Um, it might invoke more peace and your connection if you're able to approve of yourself, love on yourself, feel that love from spirit as well to give you some peace and comfort. And just being present is your advice, not be focused on the past or too focused on the future. It's like just being present in the here and now, because that's where the magic happens anyway. It's both, Sidhu. Okay, Patricia. What is your question? There you are, Philomena. Okay, I can get you after Patricia. You're welcome. Good morning, Robert. Let's see, what is coming towards Patricia in romantic love? What is coming towards Patricia in romantic love? So are you single and looking? You on the prowl? And let's see, let me get this music going again. There you go. What is coming towards Patricia in romantic love? So quiet in here. There it goes. What's coming towards Patricia in romantic love? Oh, good luck. Okay. Yeah, so you may have felt kind of bummed with that Four of Cups. But I feel like you are maybe moving on from some past disappointments. And I feel like you're opening yourself up to new opportunities in life, in love. I feel like you're tapping into your intuition to make decisions. I feel like you're making decisions for your highest and best interests. I do feel like you have a lot of love to offer, something valuable to offer with the Nine of Cups there. I do feel like you are not willing to settle with that Five of Swords. I feel like you're wanting like something balanced. Single as they're looking, but want to know the energy around me. Ah, okay. Yeah, so there is changes happening. I feel like, yeah, so that's basically what this was saying. Like, yeah, it's like you have potential. I feel like, you're opening yourself up to the possibility, though you are not going to settle, is what I'm saying. It's like you are wanting something just, fair, balanced, something that makes sense to you, something that feels right. And I do see like that you do have options, because the Wheel of Fortune could be like being on the lookout for opportunity. I do feel like the wheel is spinning in your favor, bring in a fortunate opportunity or destined connection, which is good. Yeah, it's like you are opening yourself up to the possibility. Yeah, it's like opening yourself up to the possibility. Like you may have been closing your heart, you put the blindfold on, like not really looking, not really open, but I think you're starting to open up to the possibility, but you're not going to settle. It's like you want something that feels right to you. And I feel like you're looking for a King of Pentacles, someone stable, secure. Yeah. Because you may have been wanting that. It's like you're moving on from disappointments from the past. It's like you may have been wanting that in the past, but it wasn't solid. But it taught you a lot. It taught you a lot about what's important to you, what it is you like, what it is you find valuable in connection. I also feel like you're quite busy with your career, like just your stability with the King of Pentacles. And so you are opening yourself up to the possibility of making room. That's what it is. Making room in your life for love, romantic love. And you're looking for that King of Pentacles, it looks like, and you're opening yourself to the adventure to be on the hunt for such a man or such a person. Someone that's stable, balanced, generous, someone that's stable in areas of life. Someone that is stable but also spiritual. King of Pentacles has a spiritual side to him. He usually expresses it through the material world in some way. King of Pentacles is very sensual too. He's very sensual. Yeah, you're like you want to. He's surrounded with. He's covered in grapes. All right, let's see. Yeah, you're starting to kind of open up a little bit. Yeah, it's like you are giving yourself just because it's like you've learned a lot, and you're healing your heart here. And it's like you're also trusting yourself with that justice. Like you'll be able to to evaluate situation very clearly and like balance it out. Like trust yourself to make the right decision for your highest good. Like in terms of what's worth your investigations. I do see that you're very attractive and confident, magnetic. And I feel like like if you really put yourself out there, like you would have um, suitors. And that's something exciting. Again, it does talk about you leaving behind things of the past and healing your heart here. Taking the lesson but leaving the pain. Like once you learn the lesson, the pain's no longer necessary to hold on to. You can just let that go, you know? Because the wisdom is really what you have to. And once you learn that, the pain's no longer necessary. You can process it, forgive yourself and others, and just let it go. No need to hold on to it after that. Yeah, it's like you may have been yeah. Yeah, you know what it is that you're wanting. You're wanting to break free here. It's like you're willing to look, but kind of from a distance. We are, Linda. Kind of from a distance there. You know what I'm getting here? It's like almost like you've cranked up the car, but you hadn't quite hit the gas yet. You know? You hadn't quite hit the gas yet. Let's see. You could still be releasing some things. Yeah, I think you're still releasing some things there. And maybe intuitively, it's like the reason why you hadn't hit the gas is like you're still know that there's things that you need to heal and release and stuff like that. That might be why you've cranked up the chariot, but you hadn't quite hit the gas yet. I'm still lingering around before. Yeah. Yeah, you gotta yeah. One way to do that, is to make peace, like, with yourself. Like, how would it look if you held on? Like, how would it make you feel? What would your future look like? And what about if you let go? Like, what would that bring into your life? What would your future look like? It's almost like when the benefit outweighs the fear. Um, gotta tip the scale, right? Yeah, that's you making decisions for your highest good is like what I was getting at the beginning. And yeah, it's like you gotta relate to situations differently. You're still healing, yeah. And you want that King of Pentacles. You know what it is that you want. Because you're like tired of hitting your head against the same wall. Yeah. Like you're tired of like trying, hitting your head against the same wall. And I feel like you are wanting to, it's like you got to relate differently. Because what you were doing before wasn't working, it wasn't to your benefit. So it's like the end of a painful cycle there with the Ten of Swords. Yeah. Yeah, you're still healing. It's like the progress, like expanding, looking for opportunities is exciting. Um, but I think there's still a lingering fear of from the past that's kind of throwing you off balance. But there is good things to come in the future. You just feel conflicted. It's like you're still adapting to these changes with that Five of Wands. Five of Wands is like kind of chaotic energy. Fives represent change, and it's almost like you're still adapting, you're still healing from something very painful. But I do feel like you are releasing it. Ten of Swords is the end of that painful cycle, and Three of Swords can talk about acceptance and forgiveness. And the person that we truly need to forgive is ourselves. Because a lot of times we'll hold on to energies and kind of project it outward, not saying like we weren't hurt by someone, that someone didn't do us wrong, but a lot of times the main thing we're holding on to is not wanting to forgive ourselves. So once we forgive ourselves, it's easier to release it and let it go. Because once you forgive yourself, you take that lesson, you learn from it, you can leave the pain behind. And I think that's what you're working on doing, is leaving this pain behind. Yeah, look, taking the wisdom, leaving the pain. Yeah, that's what you're doing, Patricia. Yeah, you're going to be taking the wisdom, leaving the pain, because you don't want to be stuck anymore. And you're not a victim at all. Eight of Swords could be like victim mentality. You know you're not a victim. It's like learning, you're gaining experience, and you're taking the wisdom, leaving the pain. It's no longer necessary. And it's going to help you moving forward with being able to Know what it is that you truly want. Know what to look for and know what it is that you do not want and what that looks like. You know, about your self-worth, what it is you deserve, what boundaries you have to have in play, you know? That's what I'm getting there. Let's see, what you got here? Anything else for Patricia? Yeah, it's like you are listen, yeah, you're being guided. Like the spirit realm is communicating with you. I feel like you're overcoming challenges. This financial stress, it can be financial stress. Um, but this can also be like things you value, your energy. And I feel like you're finding your community and you're going to be able to rest. It's like listen to your body, give yourself the rest you deserve. Like, I think you're tired. The Ten of Swords can just be tired. And I think you just need like, your soul needs rest. Yeah, your soul needs rest. Um, Stagnation ends when conversations begin. Whether it's speaking up or truly listening, an open exchange will bring the breakthrough you need. Yeah, a lot of times, like people will tell us who they are, and you ever like when you first meet someone, they just say something and it triggers something in you, and you're like, listen to those moments. Listen to those moments, and don't feel bad about making decisions for your highest good. But yeah, listen to those moments. You know what I'm talking about? Like they may say something, and you're like, this person's probably, you know, not very giving or something like that. It's like it kind of, I would like really truly listen and also communicate clearly as well. Also with it with your spirit guides, you had that at the bottom of the deck. That will bring the breakthrough you need. It's like trusting yourself. Yeah, you do. Yeah, because it can happen right at the beginning. And it's like, oh, you know, you're like an energy vampire or something, I don't know. You know? They'll tell you. And it's kind of like reading, kind of truly listening and listening to your intuition because your spirit team's talking to you. But they're saying like the waters are calm and your journey should progress smoothly without major obstacles or disruptions. The universe supports you as you flow effortlessly towards your destinations. And you have this abundance here. The energy of abundance is buzzing all around you. This is a fertile time to build and create something of lasting value. What you nurture now will provide nourishment for seasons to come. So I feel like you're nurturing what it is that you've learned, and what it is that you desire, what it is that you deserve, um, and you're trusting yourself. Going to be trusting yourself more, and this is going to bring about smooth sailing. You can avoid like a lot of hiccups if you listen to yourself. If you listen to yourself. Trust those nudges, those little whispers. And the intuition, it might happen quickly. It's like just a little whisper and then it's gone. But it's something that and when it happens, you get that gut feeling, and it's like, yeah, I need to listen to that. This person's like an energy vampire, or this person, may not be the most loyal person, or something, You can trust yourself. I don't think you're willing to just settle. I think you are wanting that King of Pentacle energy, someone who's generous, stable, kind, abundant, loyal, willing to take things slow, committed, stable. Okay, Philomena, are you still here? Philomena. You're welcome. Shafali. What is Akshit's current feelings for Shafali? Let's see. They're holding back. They're kind of conserving themselves, conserving their energy, maybe protecting themselves with the Four of Pentacles. So they could be holding back here. Maybe feeling a bit rigid. No, I haven't, Poppy. You have to repost. You can repost. Hey, Miss MK. It's just one free question per live. Oh, Sully, I forgot about you, Sully. I'm so sorry, Sully. Okay, Sully, what is your question? I knew there was someone, like there was someone. It slipped my mind. Okay, Sully, thank you for returning and making yourself known. Did late dad leave Poppy any inheritance? Yes. 6 of Cups. Maybe the home you grew up in, or something about the past, Poppy. Let's see, Sully, will Nader and I speak again? Okay, let's see. Will Nelly and Nader speak again? Will Nelly and Nader communicate again? Sully, did I say Nully? Sully and Nader communicate again, speak again with one another. Looking into the future. Nine of Cups. These are Cups. I think the value that you both feel for one another is going to last for a long time with that King of Pentacles, 6 of Cups. I think you do have like a soulmate connection with this person, and it's like focusing on nostalgia. So there could be feelings of nostalgia for sure with that 6 of Cups there. King of Pentacles, he could be really focused on his career and his goals, which makes sense because that kind of came through like his personality type, where he's really like focused on he wants to be like a pillar in society, you know. like responsible position and stuff like that. Like he wants to rise on status, so that makes sense. That's something that he's really focused on. Nine of Cups. Let's look into the Nine of Cups because it can kind of go a few different ways. Empress. I think so. I think it's growing. It is saying like it's growing. The Nine of Cups can be, usually he has like a red hat on, which represents like kind of putting a cap on something, right? But it's like a volcano, like you can't contain it forever. So I do feel like there is a desire for expression and communication, right? That is growing with the Empress. I think so. Let's ask Pendulum here. Because it can't contain it forever. So let's see. Sully and Nader. Okay, so show me yes. Thank you. Okay, show me no. Okay, will Sully and Nader like communicate again with one another? Sully and Nader communicate again with one another? I'm getting a yes. Let's see if I can get timing. Okay, so it's a yes. So what's the timing for that? Knight of Cups offer. You may, with that, the Knight of Cups falling on the Empress, I'm wondering if you reach out again, maybe? You never know, but let's see. What's the timing? And Sully and Nader will communicate again. It's not being very clear. You got Six of Cups bottom of the deck. So the World card, right? It's saying like there's going to be opportunities, right? A few different opportunities where the door is going to open. But it's saying like you have to make decision to walk through, like both people. But there is going to be opportunity for different times. So this is Aquarius, Scorpio, Taurus, and Leo. And it's also Capricorn because this represents Saturn. So there's going to be like opportunities around those seasons, or a few of them, but I can't pin down exact timing, but like there's going to be opportunity or chance encounters, but it's not for certain if it's going to happen or not. But there is like opportunity for it to. So with this Nine of Cups, right? Like what I was talking about, like it's like a cap, like a volcano, you know? Okay, hold it in forever. So it's like growing. And so there's going to be opportunity, but I can't pin it down. Yeah. Queen of Wands. Yeah, I'm wondering if you, the Queen of Wands isn't afraid to make the first move, right? Because she'd rather know than not know. So, and then we have the Knight of Cups coming from the Empress. So it's potential that it could be you. And there's like different opportunities here. The sun wanted to pop up. That's like Leo. That's like next year, like summer. Let's see. There's Capricorn, Scorpio. Yeah, so it's saying like Scorpio season you reached out, right? Maybe Capricorn season can be one. Judgment, that's Scorpio, Sagittarius. See what season we in. We in Sagittarius right now, right? Are we still in Scorpio? No, in Sagittarius, I think, aren't we? Almost in Capricorn season. This can be 5 weeks, but may not necessarily be if it's... Because we do get, like, during Capricorn season, there might be a pull with the Judgment. If Capricorn season is within 5 weeks, I might lose my mind. Let's see. Is Capricorn season within 5 weeks, Sully? It's hard for me to kind of pull stuff up here. Let's see. Let me see. When does Capricorn season start? Capricorn season. December 21st. You know? Yeah. Yeah. So it's November 22nd now. So about a month. So that would be about 5 weeks. So potentially 5 weeks Capricorn season you could feel a pull. But it's not certain because like there's other opportunities here too as well. So but there might be a pull because again like the cap on the volcano, it can't last can't contain it forever. You might feel there might be a pull Capricorn season. What will happen when they do communicate again? I'll let go. I really like this deck. It's a cool deck. I like the idea of like the Tarot Oracle hybrid. I like the keywords up here. Really cool. I like the way it looks too. It's a cool deck. Let's see. How'll it go? It's almost like there is this kind of looking at the situation, wonder if it can be salvaged, if it can be fixed, if there's opportunity for potential there, this connection. And there is a connection that you both feel. And it's about like taking action with the King of Wands, but there's like a personal vision. There's like a vision that is had in the connection, more personal, like a personal vision. And I feel like it's trying to find the courage to approach. Hermit, solitude, but probably it's almost like because it's not set in stone, it's saying like it would be like a new chapter. There might be with the Hermit holding close but still keeping at a distance, like he's kind of has this lantern out. But there could be progress with the Three of Wands. Kind of making peace with the past. The Three of Wands can be like making peace with the past. Yeah, it's a cool deck. Do you read tarot, Sully? Do you read yourself? It's this one here. It's relatively new. Like it just hasn't been out long. Yeah, it's like good news of emotional nature. Things may get a little more deep, like deeper emotionally. I've tried, but still learning. Yeah, okay, yeah, this is a cool deck. I wish when I was learning they had like the decks with the meanings on them, but I don't think they did. Or at least what they did, I didn't see them. I didn't know they existed. But I do see collaboration, equal give and take, and maybe like a bit of innocence, playfulness, which is good. Keeping things lighthearted, playful. It's Virgo energy. Yeah, maybe keeping things playful. Um, but still, like, what I'm really getting is this is still like you doing like soul searching being done. Like, if you want to launch those ships out, if the ships, I think it goes for both people here. I think he's really focused on his career and his goals. You are too, which is good. But I think it's like keeping things lighthearted is what it looks like. Yeah, it's still kind of up in the air, but you might feel a big pull. Like there could be a return with that judgment. It does talk about return. You have the Capricorn energy there, and you got the 5 weeks there. So that is a big potential because the world also represents Capricorn because it represents Saturn. Saturn rules Capricorn, as you may know. So it's, yeah, there's a lot of potential opportunities to Capricorn season being one of them. Yeah, let's see. Let's see how Nader views you. So how does Nader view Sully? It's going to tell us a lot about his energy and his thoughts. So how does Nader view Sully? How does Nader view Sully? Someone very skilled. Someone very resourceful. Someone very responsible. Someone very organized. Someone that he feels like there's peace and harmony with now with that 4 wands. Someone there's potential with. Someone who's very skilled. That magician. Seeing you as, viewing you as magician, that's a good light there. Sees you as someone who has the power to bring your desires to life. Someone very skilled. We also view you as someone who can get really excited about things. Magician can be like that energy, that excitement, you know? Someone that's working, maybe someone that's working on their career like he is, yeah. Someone's made peace with the past, like you two reconciled, made peace with the past, and there's forgiveness, and you're kind of starting a new beginning. Maybe really focused on your career, on your work. That you're very skilled. He sees you someone very skilled in your work. Something you're good at. Very analytical. That came through before. Like he likes your analytical mind. Someone who has skill, like being able to overcome challenge. Let's see, what are his thoughts and feelings? Nader's thoughts and feelings. When it comes to Sully. Thoughts. Yeah, he has genuine care. Yeah, he does. He is quite busy, but he does feel like a soul bond. And I think with the High Priest being major arcana and these being minor here, it's like you two overcome some past hang-ups, and there's forgiveness and healing. It's okay, Philomena. Get you after Sully. He's thinking like things went smoothly. I think he's thinking about, the conversation, like things went smoothly. He does still think like he still has a spark for you. Queen of Pentacles in his feelings, that's really good. That's like care, nurturing. He still feels a connection because it's a queen. Queens is like personal, interpersonal connection. Yeah, he does feel a pull to Judgment. That's Capricorn too. Queen of Pentacles represents Capricorn. Very interesting. So he may feel a pull towards Capricorn season 2. It could be both of you. He's feeling this pull, especially Capricorn season for some reason. He does feel like a pull to return. He also feels like you two made peace with the past. Judgment can be like making peace with the past. Kind of forgiveness, absolving the past, redemption, yeah. And I think it makes him feel really secure. And he feels very nurturing towards you. It's like it brought peace. It brought peace to him. He is thinking like he still has a spark for you, but he's like, I need to keep a level head here, King of Cups, because I understand how complicated emotions and relationships can be. So I need to make a wise decisions and moves here, because I don't want to overcomplicate a situation that seems to have brought about peace. Which makes sense. Nader's thoughts. Yeah, he feels like it was an exciting event. Like do you have blonde hair? It's okay if you don't. I can just talk about, that just could be you. Yeah, like he feels like there's happiness. Like you two work through some stubborn energy. You don't, okay. That's okay. I think it's still talking about you though. He is thinking like it's an exciting event that happened. Tell me more about the gong for his thoughts in regards to Sully. The opportunities possibly. Ah, you're younger. I remember you saying that. Aren't you younger? You're a good bit younger, right? I think he feels like an exciting event because like he's noticed like you've matured a lot. And there's new opportunity and possibilities there. You may think like you matured a lot. The older woman is like wisdom, mature. Yeah, he may think like you matured a lot. And he's thinking he will be shown the way. Like he's trying to keep a level head, right? Feels like you've matured a lot. Sometimes he thinks about taking a chance. Maybe communication he thinks about taking a chance with. But he's trying to keep a level head. He's like, he's not making any rush decisions here. But he does think things went smoothly between you two. And he still holds a candle. And he does feel like it was an exciting event. He does feel like you've matured a lot. Or it was a very mature conversation, like mature way to handle a situation. Let's look at his feelings. Feelings for Sully. He's really focused on his career. Feelings for Sully. Yeah, he feels like, yeah, great passion. Yeah, he still feels passion. He does feel like things went well. Like he feels abundant. Period of prosperity and abundance with bread. He feels like things went well. Like you're something of value to him. Yeah. What about his feelings for Sully? Yeah, like there's changes. Yeah, and he feels like there is like this spiritual love. Like, you know, I was getting with the King of Pentacles and the Six of Cups, you know, at the beginning, that I think like this is a soulmate bond that you both will value like forever. Like it's going to be something valuable because I think, you know, you learned a lot. Um, you know, the maturity of making peace and stuff like that. I think it's something that is valued. But he does feel like a connection to you. Do you have dark hair? He does feel like, yeah, the reconciliation dark hair. He does feel like almost like he is. I don't think it's like, well, it can be like frustration with the funnel. Like he may feel like bit in a squeeze in the situation, like unsure what to do. He does still feel connection to you, and he feels like abundant, like with that Queen of Pentacles, the bread. He does feel like there's changes. Um, but he may be unsure, like what's to come. Yeah, he does think like you two communicated and restored order with justice. Like it's balanced, it's fair here. There's peace. There is equality. You two found a win-win. Ace of Swords is like a win-win for both of you, and it balanced things out. Yeah, and he thinks it brought peace and balance. Yeah, and harmony to the connection. Yeah, the frustration is about like you two collaborated, then there was a break, and he's like, okay, what's to come? It's like, yeah, there's uncertainty. But he does think like he's going to be shown the way, like it's going to make sense. I think he's just taking things slow, and I think he's really focused on career, you know, moving up the ladder. Hold on one second. I'll be right back. You're welcome. Okay, Philomena, are you still here? Okay, Philomena, what's your question? It's from Zilla. Thank you for the bouquet, Lily. That's sweet. Oh, okay. Let's see. How did Danny feel spending time together last night? What's his feelings for Philomena now? Let's see how he views you. That's going to tell us a lot. So how does he view Philomena now, currently? He's just someone that there's a bit of a pause with. Someone very independent, he views you. Very intelligent with this Aquarian energy. Someone's kind of keeping their options open, but you may be kind of checking, being willing to pause, like see things It's like you're checking him out, really. It's like you're open to what may come. The hangman, but he may be someone who's maybe a bit still currently. Someone who is maybe has multiple priorities that they're juggling with the Two of Pentacles. Someone that's willing to make sacrifices to make time for him. You know, though you might be busy, the Hanged Man, the Two of Pentacles can both talk about sacrifices, like willing to make to fit him into your life somehow. But you're kind of mostly going with the flow, it looks like. Someone very attractive. Yeah, someone that wants uncomplicated connection. Someone that he feels like you see like potential for things to grow, and he sees potential for things to grow with you. Let's see. How did Danny feel after spending time together last night with Philomena? How does he feel in regards to Philomena spending time together last night? Let's see. Yeah, like he may feel like you two started a new chapter. Death can be like starting a new chapter, like a chapter in a book, you know? There's like a new phase between you two. Yeah, he does feel like you two had a nice time. Oh. High Priestess, Knight of Wands. He may feel like you two like started a new chapter. These are new beginning. Like the connection has evolved somehow. Yeah, I think he's still like, we wanted to start off as friends, but then he kissed me last night. I was getting something like that because the High Priest was there, but it didn't feel like, you know, like intimacy. It felt like, yeah, that makes sense. He does feel like he overcomes some anxiety and that you two had a nice time. Yeah. He's still, I think he's satisfied with the change. He's still a bit nervous, but I think he's satisfied with the change. It's like it's something that he was wanting. Let's see what else we get here. He just couldn't control himself, huh, Philomena? Like he felt the connection, he went for it, I guess. His friends can kiss. It's alright. Yeah, he felt like there's change. Yeah, big change. And he also felt like he learned things about you that he didn't know before. Like maybe he's seen another side of you that he likes. The Tower can be like having a realization about someone that you didn't know before. And I think it's something that he likes. Like he's seen other sides to you that he likes. Yeah, he does feel like it went really well. Like you two are working on like rebuilding like a new chapter. Yeah. Well, definitely. I mean, it has to be if he just went for the kiss there. He does feel like the change has invited like new opportunity to begin a new phase. Yeah, a lot of desire too. The tower can be like desire. It's fire. It's on fire there. Yeah, star. Yeah, he just went for it. Five of Swords can be like throwing caution to the wind. Like he just went for it. And it worked out. So he's happy about that. Yeah, he's feeling a bit nervous. Like he was in his head like, "Oh, I hope I didn't overstep my bounds. I hope I didn't complicate things." You know, he was kind of like in his head a little bit. Like he was happy that he kind of threw caution to the wind and he just went for it and it worked. But then he started thinking like, "Man, did I mess up? Did I kind of, you know, he was overthinking it too." But he's got a handle on it. Yeah, he was, and because he felt like it made him feel like a bit vulnerable, I think, and because he kind of went for something that may not be something that he typically does, and so it may have been kind of a somewhat new experience for him to maybe to react that way or to respond that way with someone. But again, like the chemistry must have been really nice. He was like really nervous about it, like, oh, did I overstep? Did I mess up? You know? Yeah. Like I don't think he wants to complicate things. I think he wants things to go well. But he was kind of like in his head about it, though it went well. Um, yeah, I think he wants like something solid with you. I think he was trying to be gentleman, like he was trying to do it like do go about traditional way, and I think he just kind of threw caution to the wind. It may have been like a spur of the moment, like passion just kind of took him, and he went for it. Elmer, I think he wants to make sure like the foundation is good between you two, like it's a solid foundation, you know. I think he does really like you. I think he started kind of overthinking it too, but he felt happy that it worked out well. Is what I'm getting. Don't spam the chat. That's what I'm getting for you, Philomena. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's why he's viewing you as someone that's kind of checking him out. Yeah, guys, I'm on donation right now, but I will get back to the free when I'm through with donation, and you can ask. But yeah, that's what I'm getting, Philomena. I think he wants to make sure the foundation is good. Like he doesn't want to mess things up. And I think that's part of what he was kind of overthinking. You're welcome. Oh, yeah, he's genuine. Yeah, he wants right now, his current feelings is a Knight of Pentacles. Like, it's genuine. He wants to take things slow. Like, he's genuine, yeah. Nine of Pentacles is a genuine person. You're welcome. Yeah, you can ask, Lily. You can ask. Let's see. They usually already know future spouse. See if they'll show us. Sometimes they don't. I think so. Yeah. Hierophant. It could be in your social circle somewhere. Let's see. Amun Ra will sun and marry Amun Ra in 2026. I'll see what comes through. Sometimes they show us, sometimes they don't. Let's see. Don't think too far ahead. Like, if you're not talking yet, and you're only thinking about marriage, that can bring about some expectations that may not be met. So it might lead to disappointment. So just kind of try to stay grounded there, be practical. Let's see. Two of Pentacles. Knight of Wands. It's kind of like in and out energy. He may pop in, but I don't think so with that Two of Pentacles. Oh, 2 years. Ah, okay. Yeah, he may, because I did see the Eight of Cups too. So there's like emotional withdrawal. There may be a return, but it may be kind of in and out. Nine of Wands is something that may not last. Two of Pentacles, he could be quite busy too. So, I don't think so. I don't think so. But there's still, you know, it can shift and stuff. But I think he's still trying to balance out his finances. Okay, let's see. Linda, well, one of the places that I've applied to hire me, let's see. Linda get hired by one of the places she applied to. You can rewind, I think your answer is there. Let's see, will Linda get one of the places she applied for? She get a job from one of the places she has already applied for. Five of Pentacles. No, I'm getting a no. It's going to take some more time. Nine of Pentacles. But I do think there is a job there. You just may not have applied for it yet. You're welcome. You can ask Tremzilla. Let's see, Lily. From 2 days and yesterday, I was doing Wrigley dance. Oh, aw. Suddenly sad and tears streaming down. And when I asked my friend, she told me maybe yours. Well, sometimes our emotions can be quite complicated. Um, Maybe you felt, I don't know, let's see. That's okay. Yeah, our emotions can be quite complicated, complex, you know? Sometimes we can feel happy and sad at the same time. Sometimes we can be happy and feel like we don't deserve to be happy, and then that can make us sad. Um, let's see. Why was the sudden shift in emotion for Lily? What was the trigger for that? Yeah, grief. I don't know. It's almost like, yeah, but suddenly, yeah. It's almost like, because with the three of wands, right? It's like he's on ground, but he's looking over the water. So maybe your emotions have been trying to get your attention about something that you've been needing to process, heal, or release, or forgive. And when you became happy and the sun shone on your emotion, it was like a complex emotion. I don't know if that makes sense, because the three swords can be like sadness. It can be coming from the mind in some way, because it's a sword card, though it's a heart. It can represent like thoughts or some sort of emotional pain. So it's almost like when you were happy, it like shone a light on some emotion, maybe that you've yet to process or heal. There might be a clue in what you were happy about. If you don't mind sharing, maybe we can dig into it. So what was it that made you really happy? Yeah, I don't know. Let's one into the three wands. Three wands is like expansion. It's like on land, getting ready to step into emotion. Three swords is like grief, sadness. Maybe the clue is in what you were happy, what made you happy. I was just happy for nothing. I was in a light mood, yeah. That's what I'm getting. It's like the sun. You see the sun back here shining a light on emotion? So it's almost like the happiness shined a light on some emotion here that caused some sort of grief. It's not being very clear, but that's what I'm getting. Two threes is like heart to heart communication. So Maybe your subconscious is trying to get your attention about something. But that's what I'm getting. It's not being very clear, but it's just showing like what triggered it was like the happiness shining a light on emotion. Yeah. Almost like a breakthrough. It's just one free question. I would like to pull more. Honestly, because I'm curious myself, but it's just one card, one free question per live. I wish I could, like if I but I'd have to do that for everyone. But I'm curious myself, but that's what I'm getting. I mean, there is potential for that to be because there is 3 wands can be like a distance. So there's potential for that to be. 3 of swords can be like empathy. So you could have been picking up on someone else's energy too. Okay, let's see. Yeah, as Anubis. Yeah, so, yeah. And like sometimes when we get to that high vibration, like it can start to work through those heavier emotions because it's vibrating higher than the heaviness, so it kind of helps to kind of break it up. So maybe you're processing healing something because you're in a high vibrational state to be able to do so. That can be the case too, that maybe you don't know is there because the waters that can represent our subconscious, so it may not be something you're consciously aware of. See, Tranzilla. Well, Tranzilla here from Crush Richard this weekend. Let's see. Well, Tranzilla here from Crush Richard this weekend. Yeah, well, have you look up the meaning of those numbers? That might give you a clue too. Trimzilla here from Crush. You're very welcome, Lily. Well, Trimzilla here from Crush Richard this weekend. Get a yes. So Ace of Wands is a yes. So potential there. It's also a potential. So there's potentially yes. Let's see. Languages with Andrea. What is X Aries' current feelings for languages with Andrea? Let's see. Well, I think he's overcoming some heaviness here. I think he is feeling a bit of heaviness. I think he's still working through some things. There could be a bit of codependency that he's healing. I don't know how long you two have been separated. If it's recent, it's like he's still kind of healing the It might have been a bit codependent with the devil, you know, where it feels like you need someone instead of like wanting them, or you know, you know what I'm trying to say. I think he's like processing that, trying to release that heaviness with the devil. Get the 5 of Cups in reverse, which is good. There's like recovery, forgiveness here. But there's still some heaviness that he's feeling. But he's trying to accept the situation, you know, accept the past, accept what happened. But yeah, I think he's still working on healing, but he is feeling like some oppressive, kind of heavy energy still, but he is overcoming it. Slowly but surely. You're welcome. Yeah, Ace of Wands is a good card. Yeah, Rezia, you can post your question. Zenobs, what does ally feel about Zenob? Silencers. Let's see. Feels independent, 9 of Pentacles. I think they're overcoming some frustrations with the Queen of Swords. They're quite guarded. I think they felt wounded or hurt, but they're rising above it slowly but surely. And they're feeling quite independent. Though they still may be somewhat open, but not without being extremely guarded at the same time. Like they may be open to hear what someone has to say or something like that. But quite independent, 9 of Pentacles. See, Pretty in Pink. Does B feel bad? Yes. I also may think that you're a bit hurt, but you may be open to hear what he's got to he's got to say, but you're guarded. Yeah. Let's see, is B feeling bad about how he treated Pretty in Pink? You're welcome. What does B feel? Does B feel bad about how he treated Pretty in Pink? Does he regret how he treated Pretty in Pink? Yes. But he's walking away from that. It's like he's emotionally withdrawn. But I think so. I think he wished that he could have, like, things could have went differently than they did. But he's like trying to leave it behind. Tea leaf for Lisa. Keeps disrespecting you. Well, you know, boundaries, Pretty in Pink, boundaries. Like, know your self-worth, know your value. Release, like, the need. Like, you don't have to prove yourself to anyone. To anyone. And set those boundaries. You don't have to prove your self-worth to anyone. I think it's about walking away from letting it affect your peace. He's like emotionally withdrawn from the connection, yeah. Tea leaf for Lisa. Tea leaf for Lisa. Tea leaf for Lisa. Let's see. Oh, happiness and well-being. Good card. I feel like you're committing to a path of happiness and well-being. It's like you're being more optimistic. It's like you're realizing that life is both light, or life is both light and shadow, and they can both exist simultaneously. And that's like what I think what people may call peace is like knowing that life is both light and shadow, and they can both exist simultaneously, and making peace with that. Like there's two sides to every coin. Because like I think that's peace because it keeps your expectations realistic and accepting of the ups and downs of life. So I do feel like there's more optimism, happiness, and well-being because you're committing to that path. You also be like feeling like more vitality. So maybe you're focusing on your health, mental, physical, emotional, spiritual, and it's like helping. It's like helping you stay positive, optimistic, at peace. See Paula. Will JC begin to open up more to Paula emotion? No. He sees the opportunity to. So, I can't really say it's a no. He's resistant, though. He is resistant. I can't say no. Because he does see the opportunity to open up emotionally. Whether he takes it or not, it's his decision. But I can't really say no. I think that he's just resistant to it. But there's potential for that to happen if he decides to open up and take that opportunity to. I think he will. I'll just be patient. Because he's feeling a pull too. See Rezia? Does Mushed have feelings for Rezia? Romantic feelings for Rezia. No, he's being very logical. Yeah, no. He's keeping it very no nonsense. He's very logical. He's trying to keep emotions out of it. You're welcome, Paula. King of Swords. Yeah. He's trying to keep emotions out of it. Looks like that King of Swords energy. Yeah, no, he's like trying to keep his peace, it looks like. You're welcome. One second, guys. I'll be right back. All right. Ethereal, let's see. Is Sag seeing someone else, like, romantically? Is Sag single? Is he seeing someone else? What's going on? Romantically. I think he's, like, trying to protect his peace. I don't think so. Yeah, I don't think so. He's trying to protect his peace. A DT. Why is a DT feeling demotivated? You might need some fresh energy, a DT. Sometimes just like a new experience is all that you need. You might be feeling like you might be someone who requires like a lot of mental stimulation, and you just may be feeling kind of lackluster because it's like you're not being stimulated, you know? Like maybe you need something new. Let's see. Why is a DT feeling demotivated? Like you need something to kind of spark your interest, you know? Why is a DT feeling demotivated? Emperor. You might be feeling oppressed. Like oppressed by society. The Emperor can represent society. And you just may be feeling like oppressed. And I think you just need like to bust out of them chains, DT, and connect deeper to yourself with the Two of Cups. Maybe open yourself up to something new. Like I said, I think you need like good mental stimulation. So I think you just need like some new experience, or maybe you need to do something like maybe you need to get on a like for entertainment purposes only, but maybe you need to get on like a roller coaster and just get like, you know, just feel the wind in your hair or something, you know? Like maybe you need like that kind of boost of like freedom, feeling free and liberated. However you see fit, as long as it's, you know, within societal rules, unless you want to go, you know, somewhere else you don't want to, where there's like concrete walls, you know. So within reason. But, you know, maybe you just need to embrace your wild side a little bit. Rebel a little bit within reason. You know? Unfortunately, like if you go streaking through the neighborhood, you might end up in like prison. Yeah, like you just may feel like oppressed by like society. Yeah. Like this you may feel that way, like cultural or society, like you just may feel like oppressed by that. Like the rules, like oppressed by the rules. Because a emperor can be like rules of society, you know? So maybe you need to rebel just a little in a healthy way. Get you some little bit of freedom in there, you know? Do something different. maybe out of the box, out of the ordinary. Rebel a little. Let's see, Melody. How did Simon feel about the text that Melody sent him last night at 7:12 p.m.? Hello, Mia. You're welcome. $7:12 p.m. How do you feel? Stable? Felt loved. Loved, stable. You know, like there was a valuable connection that he has. Something that's going to be there for a long time at the Ten of Pentacles. So that's good. See, love Mia. Is Anthony like serious about love Mia? Like, does he see long-term potential with love Mia? Hey, Mark. See long-term potential with love Mia. Anthony. Let's see. Yeah. Yeah, he's optimistic and he's open to see what happens, what comes. I don't think he's got it set in his mind exactly like what's to come. Like I don't think he's pre-planned it too much. But he wants things to be successful between you two. I think he does want things. I think he's open to it. He's just maybe a bit guarded. But he does see long-term potential. I don't know. The world can talk about connection kind of hanging on by a thread, but still being optimistic. So there might be challenges. I think he's open to see what may come. But there are challenges, it looks like. You're welcome. Yeah, I'm doing good, Mark. I hope that you're doing well. Glad you decided to pop in, say hi. A tea leaf for Tina. Let's see. Let's get a tea leaf for Tina. Tea leaf for Tina. I can. You can post your question. Like, I love you, tea leaf. Time to get out and have some fun. I wanted to pop through, Tina. Let's see. I like tea leaves too. Let's see. Tea leaf for Tina. I think so. You did have successfully overcoming a problem. So if you feel like tied down or frustrated or like, yeah, maybe I do see you successfully overcoming, like maybe feeling a bit, I don't know if it's restricted or, yeah, I guess it's a bit restricted because this is like what they, but I do see you accept, like overcoming a problem is like you may be feeling restricted with getting what it is that, yeah, where you are now to where you want to be with that bridge, but I do see you finding solutions to successfully overcome that problem. You could be receiving some sort of assistance or gift as well that kind of helps because you have the diamond at the bottom of the deck. You'll be receiving or giving a precious gift. And diamond. You know, you may come up with an innovative solution. Because I know, like, sometimes when we feel restricted, it's kind of like the Eight of Swords. Some people call that the Houdini card. It's like backing yourself up into a corner to come up with a really innovative solution. So you may come up with a really innovative solution. Your finger does need a diamond, Tina. It does need a diamond. But you may come up with some sort of innovative solution to help you successfully overcome a problem. And I think it starts with you getting out and having some fun. That might help open up channels of creativity. But yeah, your finger definitely needs a diamond. I hear you, Mark. See, Neha. When Neha get marriage commitment from Darab. Yeah, yeah, I see your questions. Don't spam. I see your post now. I gotta get on that. Yeah, for sure. I know, right? Needs to tie it down. Well, Neha get marriage commitment from Darab. I think so. It's going to be slow. He's very slow. But the potential for that is there, but he's very slow. So there's potential if you're willing to be patient. Let's see. Menjit? Will Menjit's future wife be a foreigner? Let's see. It's still kind of up in the air. 4 cups. You do have potential. It's not saying yes or no. It's like sometimes it's not very clear with questions like that because it's in the future and you have to go through lessons and growth and things like that. But there is potential. There's opportunity for a broad love. But it's not a clear yes or no. Okay, let's see. Tia. No contact. Let's see. When will Tia and X reconcile. When will Tia and X reconcile? Timing. Well, timing wise, the Pentacles is years. That would be like 10 years. So I think it's still kind of up in the air. Because that's a long time, like timing wise. There could be potential to reconnect again. But the reconciliation is like, it may take work. And so that may take time. But I can't get a solid timing because that's pretty long way away. Alright guys, I guess I'm gonna hop off and grab a bite to eat, and I'll be live again. Probably some random time because it's the weekend. You can, Palvadir. I'll answer you before I hop off. It'll be my last one. Then I'm gonna hop off. Yeah, you can ask. Then I'll hop off and grab a bite to eat, and I'll be live again. Random time. Take for the diamond. What is that Peck's current feelings towards Palvandir? He feels restricted here. I think he's holding back. Yeah, like today's, yeah. He feels restricted. I think that he doesn't know what to do. Thank you, Mark. Like, he doesn't know what to do. He's feeling helpless, restricted. I think he's still trying to get the strength to figure out what it is that he truly wants. Yeah. It's almost like he's working through like old fears that really have nothing to do with you. It's like, I don't know about that. Yeah, he just kind of, like, he feels kind of oppressed or something like that. And I think he's wanting to find himself again. Yeah, I think he's wanting to find himself again. So I think he's feeling a bit oppressed. And so he hasn't quite found that freedom yet. And I think he's trying to find peace with himself again. And that's going to take time. That's what I'm kind of getting there. Yeah. That definitely needs to be a focus. Yes. Alright guys, so I'll be back live again. And I'll see you guys again real soon. Alright, bye guys.